Morning, guys. Bright and early here again from South Africa, Margate Beach, or the pier, Margate Pier. We came out this side, not doing Shad Beach this morning, to see if there's any fish coming out from the pier today. So we'll be here for an hour or so and see what's happening. So share, tap, like. The live. Good morning, goeiemôre, Sawubona. Goeiemôre, good morning everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're in Margate at the pier this morning. Early morning, Sunday. Some guys are out trying to catch some fish here. Bright and early. I thought when I came here just after 4 that there's going to be nothing, no movement, and I considered my second position already, maybe Vongo Pier, but yeah, this one never disappoints, eh? So here we are. Still getting ready. Just want to hook everything up. At least there's not so much noise as in the boatyard. That's a good thing. But I'm sure those guys are going out again today, but not as much, because all the holiday makers are gone. Almal is huis toe. Checking the sunrise there this morning. Here's this guy. You can check these guys are casting in there. It's also a knacker spot. There's a huge pier. Anna Marie. Goeiemôre. Sawubona. Gaan dit vanoggend. Dankie vir tapping. Chillo, good morning. Goeiemôre. Ons is hier by Margate se pier vanoggend. Ek het Shad Beach 'n bietjie geskip. Ons 'n bietjie die ander plekke ook bekyk om te sien wat hier aangaan. Gaan 'n pragtige sonopkoms wees, soos wat jy kan sien daar. Baie mooi. Ons 'n paar ouens hier so wat besig is, dat ek sien daar so staan 2 stokke met liveys op, so daar behoort dalk 'n ding uit te kom, ons sal sien. En anders natuurlik kyk dan daai pragtige opkoms soos wat hy deurkom vandag. Dit gaan 'n lekker warm dag wees. En then obviously on the left hand side we have a few peeps as well. Casting away. And then, yeah, there's some of the other guys that's getting ready to rig up. Net so 'n bietjie inzoom daar, daar's hy. Ek sal net kyk, so 'n bietjie afgaan om vir hulle 'n bietjie uit te vra, dat ons kan kyk hoe sit hulle daai byt op en al daai tipe goede. It's altyd interessant om dit te sien, so if that's your thing, hang on, we'll show you. But for now, let me just show you what the rest of the pier looks like. Very nice. There's some sort of a tanker or a thing there on the horizon. I don't know what that is. Maybe a car boat. Mornay, goeiemôre. And then, yeah, just a few O's out on the Margate Pier there. Check the waves. It's also an awesome sight to just have a look at the waves and see how they break underneath this pier. Fun and games. So let's just do a little photo for Facebook here, if you can give me a moment. Just want to get some of the fishermen in there, some rocks, a bit of green, sunrise. There we go. There's the photo of the day. Yeah, we've got some more holiday makers joining us here on my left. Coming in. Just going to zoom out here a little bit more. I say, fishing time, baby. You check some new people coming in here with the cooler boxes, the fishing gear, etc. Very good. Lekker. Lekker breeze here. Thanks for joining, everybody, tapping the screen. Appreciate you. It's always nice to get your participation in these lives. Got some youngsters sitting on the sideline here, checking what the rest of the guys are doing. Yeah, they're also coming down to check. What's up? Wat gaan aan? There in the distance is, if you've been following this live, and if I say distance, I mean there, that big white building in front of us, that's Lacotte. So that was where I was yesterday, on Lucian Beach. So that's Lucian Beach, and then to my left, you'll see Margate Beach, and then obviously the pier, where we are now. It's going to be a nice, warm day today. Let me check what the weather looks like, and I'll show you. It doesn't look too bad. So there we have it. There's the wind, the thing for today, the weather, 19 degrees. Focus. 19 degrees. It's because of this. Okay. 19 degrees here in Margate, with a high of 25. Cloudy conditions, a little bit of clouds in the air. Winds of up to 13 kilometers. That's respectable. Good morning, good morning. Dis okay, die wind gaan ons nie wegwaai hier vandag nie. Dit is net 'n ligte bries. Baie dankbaar vir dit. Want gister was die wind nogals 'n bietjie kwaai. En dit was glad nie aangenaam nie. Glad nie. Yeah, let's do a second photo of Margate and the guys at the pier and fishing there at the back. Look at that, that's a nice one. You actually got like a bird. Look at that pink color there at the back. Isn't that awesome? That's so nice. Sunrises in the morning here by Shad Beach or South Coast KwaZulu-Natal is always a pleasure. It's very nice. Right, so there we have a few guys on the pier. Let me try and zoom in a little bit more. Goeiemôre, Saubona. Hello. Welkom hier by Telkom. Today, the 4th. 4:25. Good morning, Margate. There we go. Just loading up the picture for the day or the morning. Let's see if we can find this thing here. Tag it. Doesn't say Margate Pier, only Margate Beach. That's sad. 5 check-ins for Margate, that's impossible. Margate South Coast. Margate KwaZulu-Natal. Oh, there's so many Margates here. Sure. Can you believe it? Right, let's go for that one, and that one. Good morning, goeiemôre. Dis hier so by Margate Pier vanoggend. Die man is besig om 'n bietjie vis te vang. Check hy pinka agter. Pragtig is dit. Baie mooi. Baie lekker, die manne is vroeg uit vanoggend hierso. Lekker vroeg, lekker vroeg. I'll show you what the rest of the pier looks like. Not very much busy this morning. It's got some activity, but not like super busy as it was in the holiday times. But that's expected. Most of the guys, Mora Freddy, most of the guys went back to Joburg, Pretoria, wherever they came from. Tomorrow will be the first day work day for most of us, including me. So, but I'll still see if I can manage some of these early morning lives before I get cracking with my day. So thanks everybody for joining. Good morning, goeiemôre, welkom, dankie. Waardeer julle. Net gou vir julle wys daar aan die linkerkant. Kyk hoe kom hy pink deur, is allemaal mooi nie. Kyk daar. As jy nou so klein bietjie, so nie te veel nie, want dan blur die ding. Maar check hy pink kaas so oor Margate vanoggend. Hoe pragtig is dit. Very nice. Ja, dit is nou weer 'n ou afgeneem wat my nou seker gaan sê, ek wil nie op kamera wees nie. Moenie my afneem nie. Ek sê jou dagvaar. Nou wil jy my kon kak soek. Anyway. Dan nou nie worry oor hom nie. Ek hoop maar net hy vang 'n lekker visie. Ja, sy nog twee ouens aan daai kant, ons verwag die son moet daar is, sy koppie uitsteek. Wat hy gaan doen, hoe laat? Dis gewoonlik so hier by 5 uur, maar hy skuif elke dag 'n bietjie aan. So, sunrise 5 uur, presies 5 uur vandag, daar is hy. So 5 uur dan behoort hy op die horison te wees, en dan net so rukkie daarna verby die wolke, en dan net daarna binne in julle oë. Soos wat ons na die live kyk. Let me just move you guys to the left here a bit. Kyk, daar's twee manne daar. Wat besig is om ek weet daar's liveys op daai ene gewees, want niemand het daai stokke dopgehou nie. So miskien is daar iets. Dis dalk gelukkig. Ons kry dalk 'n bietjie aksie so vroeg hier op Margate Pier vanoggend. Ja, daar gaan 'n livey nou in. Maar dit seker nou maar eers die ding net gebyt. So ek weet nie of julle gesien het nie, daar met die visstok afgeslide. So he's just released that live bait on one of those fishing reels on that side. So we'll see if they have any luck this morning to catch something there. But in the meantime, look at how nice the ocean is over here. Check hier so 'n lekker breekie golwe. It's absolutely fantastic to see how the waves break on top of these rocks. Sometimes can get very rough. Span a little bit to the left. Let's see if we can check the sun. Not yet. Another 7 minutes for the sun to come up, but that's what we're looking at. This is the general conditions of today, with a high expected of 25 degrees. 25 degrees today at Margate. With the sun coming up on our right hand side. Ja, dat is hy. Ja, lekker. Bada bing, bada bang. Yes, good morning, goeiemôre. Vroeg wakker, absoluut. Ja, nee, ons probeer maar vroeg uitkom. Hulle sê the early bird catches the worm en hierdie ouens gaan seker die eerste vis vang. Ja, so goeiemôre. Dankie dat julle weer ons gejoin het hierso. We appreciate you. Baie dankie. Ek gaan wys hoe die res van die pier lyk vir die ander manne. So hier weer 'n brawe ou wat ek weet nog nie hier waar wil hy inklim hier langs my nie. Daar's 'n paar mense daar besig. En dan so 'n nice sunrise aan die agterkant, hy pink hue beach kleur. So oor Margate se strand in St. Lucia. St. Lucia. Waar kom ek vandaan? Lucian Beach. Gister was ons live geweest daar vir so 'n uur of 2. En ja, die ouens het lekker vis gevang na. Dit was regtig pret geweest. Ja. Check hier so. Wat jy kleur daar so van die lug. So in die oggend. How's that color? Beautiful to look at. Absolutely spectacular. Thanks for tapping the live, liking the live, and following us. Obviously, we appreciate you. We do try and do this on a daily basis. Oh, daai man is amper nat. Ja, that was a. We just zoom out a bit, yeah. There we go. Check the waves there underneath that thing. Underneath the pier. It's quite woes. Lekker woesvol. Bucks, this is Margate Pier, KwaZulu-Natal South Coast. That's where we are from this morning. So yesterday and the day before and every other day we were there in Shad Beach, having a look at the boats going out, and decided just to get a bit of different little angle. Yeah. Good morning, Nikki. Welcome. Don't want to get the same kind of footage every day. And the amount of boats that's going out in the moment has dropped down a bit. So we are sourcing different points of interest. You know. Sally, this is Margate Pier, KwaZulu-Natal South Coast. Guys are out fishing on the pier here. And that's where we are. Thanks for tapping the live, or liking the live anyway. Good morning, Judy. Welcome back. Sawubona. Goeiemôre. Assalamu alaikum. Appreciate you popping in so early in the morning again. We're down here at Margate Pier. Decided to get some action from this side a bit, and maybe I'll go out and have a chat with the guys hooking up their fishing rods down at the bottom, if we can be so lucky to find someone that actually catches a fish. So there we have 2 live rods that they just rigged up, sitting and waiting patiently for the big one to come in. So maybe we'll be lucky enough to see some action. And then if you look in front of you, it's the sun is up. Well, it is up because it's 5 o'clock. So it's right behind the horizon, right over there. And within 10 or 15 minutes it's going to come past this clouds. Then it's going to start hitting us in the eyes from this direction, so we won't be able to film there. It's going to heat me up and then I'm going to have to leave. But I'll stay as long as I can. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for tapping the live. Appreciate you. Almost at 1,000 likes. Let me show you what the rest of it looks like. Look at that nice color coming through there on the clouds this morning. And then obviously there you see Lucian Beach in the distance, with some of the guys getting ready at the bottom here, getting their fishing gear intact, adding the sardines, what they usually use, or spoons. And then we've got, I don't know if it's Tidy Towns cleaning up. I think it is, it might be. Yeah, and that's what's happening here at Margate this morning. Very cool. Nice to see people early out on a Sunday morning, out and about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people on the pier currently. That's a lot. That is a lot. See the color. Check that cloud at the back of this cloud, with that pink color that's coming through. Oh, sir, I do not have the energy to go into flat earth theories and stuff like that in the morning. I haven't had my coffee and I won't be able to answer. If there's anybody else who can help Cello here with an answer, please do so. I'm trying to catch the best footage that I can. I don't have time to let my brain work overtime with questions like that in the morning. Don't have time to think, I just have time to point the camera. Sorry about that, Cello, but I'm sure someone in the comments watching will sort you out, give you a good answer. At least I'm honest, eh? At least I'm honest. Yo, it's too early, bro. It's too early for that. Look at that. Sea bear, they catch sea bears. I've seen them catch sea bears, bream, what's it called? Shad. Definitely there's one now. There's a shad there. There's a small little shad. Check that out. Let me zoom in there. There we go. There's a small little shad that came out this morning. Like I said, breams and this. Yeah, breams, shad, and some of the, what do you call it, roofvis, man. Oh. Kabeljou, sea bass, that's the kind of thing that they catch here. Als hy man met hy shad now. He's just put it in his bucket. Yeah, so shad, cob, and even garrick, some garricks. I think they might be able to catch a garrick. Sorry about that. Garrick there. They got a livey hooked up. And then shad, like I said, shad already. Yeah, shad is the most common one out here that the guys have caught. So there we have some of the guys getting ready. Bugs, this is Margate Pier. If you were here yesterday, you'll see those white building at the back. That's where we were from in the afternoon. Lucian Beach. And then we have these guys. Look at that. We zoom up a bit so you can see. Obviously, we've got the sun rising there at the back. Look at that. What an awesome view. Seems like there's a bit of action there. Let's see what's happening. What is happening? Alright, let me go get a chair. I'll be back. Don't fall into the water, please. Don't jump around. Move the camera and fall into the water. I just want to go and fetch my my chair so I can get comfortable. So there you can see the sun is coming up slowly but surely. Rising in the distance. Fantastic morning today. Look at that. Beautiful. So there's a deck that they built a while ago, and I see you can't get onto the deck except if you want to climb up the walls, but there's no steps. They've actually removed the steps because it might have become dangerous or something, I don't know. But so yeah, now I have to stand where I am now. It's quite a distance from the vehicle. So I can't see what's happening on the screen, but I know that you can hear my voice. So good morning, goeiemorgen, Sabona. Thanks for joining us here at Margate. I'll be back managing the screen just now. You can see that there's a small, tiny little Nunu Shad came out now. See, toch, it's good enough for the fish tank. I'll show you there. That guy just caught a little shaddy there. Can't zoom in anymore. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Nice. Nice little fish finger size shad there. Gonna leave you on the sunrise because I still haven't gotten the chair yet. I'll be back. Hold my beer. Any additional action while I was gone? Good morning, goeiemorgen. Thanks everybody for joining us. Just went to the car to fetch my chair. So we can get comfortable for about an hour or so. Alright. By the time the sun really comes out on our right hand side, yeah, it's going to be very hot. I can sense it. Baie warm. Because there's hardly any clouds in the air with a tiny bit of breeze, maar is nog steeds vrek warm, al klaar. Alright, that is sorted. Let me just reposition you guys. Oops, what was that? There was something happening, something. Right. Let's see. I say thanks guys for liking the live. We are live here from Margate Beach for those of you. Moeg vandag van Agallas toe te ry. Dit sal lekker wees. Ons 'n bietjie fotootjies en videootjies neem daar en dan as jy ons daar op Facebook volg, guideguru.co.za, tag ons. Tag my dat ons kan sien. Dit is altyd lekker om te sien. Wat se plekke is daar buite in Suid-Afrika wat nice is wat 'n ou kan gaan besoek, jy weet. So ja. Dit sal lekker wees. Ek probeer hierdie kamera net 'n bietjie zoom dat ons net 'n bietjie beter footage kan kry. Ek dink ek moet die tripod net daar sit. Daar het ons nou die son wat besig is om op te kom by Margate Pier. Ag, ek sal dit waardeer. Baie dankie Bradley. Baie dankie. Ja, want as ek in daai area kom dan jy weet 'n ou van die plekke. So dis altyd mooi. Sien nou 'n ou nou die dag al by Mosselbaai het hulle 'n vreeslike groot kabeljou gevang, 38 kg of so iets. Daarvan Magic Mike Fishing Charters af. Ja, dis 'n helse vis. So ja. Alright. Net gou 'n bietjie vir ons Facebook fotootjie gou hier reg kry dat ons net hier so sien. Ja, weg is hy. Waar is die kamera? Ja, hy lyk baie mooi. Ons draai hom 'n bietjie so. En dan sê ons wat so. Hoe mooi is dit? Dan is daar na Facebook toe. En ons add hom maar by ons storie vir die dag. So ja, volg ons gerus daar op Facebook. Waardeer, Shobabe, good morning, goeiemôre. From Pretoria, welcome. Don't know if you guys were out in on holiday, out of Pretoria, what I mean. But there was a lot of guys from Pretoria and Joburg down here on the south coast, KwaZulu-Natal. It was a pleasure hosting them. Most of the guys are back now. And look at that, sorry. Check the sunrise or the sun rays through the clouds over there. What a beautiful place South Africa is indeed. Magisch. Check out foto. That's awesome. That is so nice. Tiny bit of zoom there. Boom. Very nice, eh? And believe me, the camera doesn't justify it. If you sit here and you hear the sound of the waves and the smell of the ocean and you check out the sunrise, it's spectacular. It's a nice little place to come and unwind, clear the mind for the day. Wat se stront gaan ons aanjaag vandag? Ja. Lekker man. Oh, it's so nice. Swing it a tiny little bit to the right. There we go. There you can see the rays of the sun breaking through the clouds at the bottom and at the top. So it's definitely coming through. Nice little sunrise there. Good morning, everybody. Slowly but surely, the viewers. Yes, Gertie, goeiemôre. Margate Pier, yes. Skus, ek is net gou hier besig. Op Facebook ook, net om 'n bietjie exposure te kry vir die site. Daar's hy. Ek post van hierdie sunrise foto's op Facebook, so skus, dis hoekom ek die nie kan sien aan die linkerkant nie. Maar baie dankie dat julle hier is. Dis Margate, yes. Just trying to focus on the sunrise this morning. I'll swap around a little bit to the left now so you can see the guys fishing. Yo, look at that one, eh? The sun rays are coming to the top and the bottom just before it's going to peak out at the top. So we have to time this thing perfectly to get in a very, very nice shot, because once the sun is out, it's verby. We won't be able to see anything. But look at that. I think let me do a quick, let's do a quick time lapse of that. Time lapse, there we go. And let me put it there. Let's go. Let's see what the sunrise looks like in a time lapse. So welcome everyone, appreciate you, thanks for popping in, thanks for following, thanks for tapping the live, liking the live, sharing it with the rest of the community out there, with your friends. Appreciate you. I'm going to put this time lapse that we're doing of the sunrise in the on the Facebook page. So if you go to Facebook and you search for guideguru.co.za, you'll find us there. And if you stick around, I'll tell you a little bit more about what guideguru.co.za does and what we stand for and what we do. So it'll make your decision of joining our community very easy, I'd say. Look at that. It's like a triangle. It's like there's a funnel at the top, like a volcano exploding with light, and at the bottom, to the left and to the right, you see the same thing as the sun's rays are coming out there. Experiencing this in real life is phenomenal. So I'm so glad that I can share this with you guys on a Sunday morning. Yo, look at the, yo, did you see that? How was those waves? I hope we caught it on the time lapse. Very, very nice, Peter. So I see that we're currently in a League D2 top 99%. I don't know what that means. It means that we're very, very low on the TikTok ranking systems. But we're still new, 6 weeks. We've been operating for 6 weeks. We just surpassed 5,000 viewers or 5,000 followers yesterday. And on Facebook, I think it's something in the region of about 1,800 that we got in about 6 weeks. So how's that for an achievement? I'd say that deserves a pat on the back. And there we go. There comes the sun. There comes the sun. Ha, 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 ha. I'm not going to try and sing. It's not my forte. But it makes me very happy to see that the sun is rising. Every day we have so much to be thankful for. I'm not going to preach. This is not what this is about. It's about showing you the wonderful areas in South Africa where you can go and have a holiday, go and unwind and relax. Get disconnected from the daily hustle and bustle of everyday life. So thanks everybody for joining. So I'm busy with this time lapse on the right hand side, and that's why we are parked off in this position for a tiny little bit, looking at the sunrise. So as soon as it's finished, another minute or two, then I'll upload it to Facebook. You'll be able to see it there, guideguru.co.za. And then you can see that there's some serious fishermen that arrived here now with the cooler boxes and all of the fishing gear. And I'm sure that they're going to have a lot of luck. They're going to have a lot of luck. Know what I mean? All right. Goeiemorgen, Navigate Live 2.0. Yes, dis chom, sy is vroeg. Baie vroeg vanoggend. Maar welkom. Welkom by Telkom. I'm doing another time lapse here on the right hand side. I'm just waiting for the sun to come out completely, and then I'll upload it to Facebook, and I'm curious to see what this thing's going to look like. We just had a nice little splash there from the waves underneath the fishermen, and then I'll show you what's happening on the pier itself, because we won't be able to show this direction much longer as soon as the sun is up. So there you have it. I only need 2 more subscribers on YouTube. Can you believe it? Yo, we had such traction yesterday. Thanks for your efforts on that side, Navigate. Appreciate it. So let me just get to and say stop for that time lapse. Let me have a look and see what it looks like. Water is splashing, clouds are running, guys are walking around. Very nice. I think this is a very cool, just move you guys a bit to the left here so I can see what's happening. This is a very cool time lapse. I'll upload it to Facebook now, but before we do that, that is what the pier looks like this morning. A lot of action happening there. The guys are getting ready. And then of course we have a few guys here on the left. So let me just put that thing on Facebook quickly, and then I'll be with you. Give me 1 second. If you need any questions, Navigate will navigate the comment section for us. While I do this, let me do this. Where's this thing? There, and then we go. What do we want to do? Let's do a reel. Play a reel, and we give them this one. Oh, there comes the sun in my face. Let's add a bit of music. Let's listen to what is this. I can't hear the music. Nah. That sounds like a very good tune, most appropriate for that sunrise. Let's do the Margate. Good morning, Margate. Let's do that. Good morning, sunshine. That sounds even better. Location, Margate, share the groups, always. Let's do the South Coast community. I don't know, I have to tap it again. Let me go back. Copy that. Yeah, so the groups that I usually send to is only 3. Don't share to Hibiscus Coast Seconds because I don't see that they post any of my stuff. So I have joined the South Coast community, 11,000 members there, South Coast. It's a public group with 10,000 members, and what's up on the South Coast. So those are the 3 groups that I share the posts to. So if you, I'm not going to carry on posting it to them very much longer because we are growing our own audience. And once we've reached, let's say 5,000 peeps on Facebook, then we will definitely stop cross-posting and just work on our own ecosystem. But for now, we'll share what we have because we like to support. And there we go. Bagazai. Good morning, sunshine. So yeah, if you are on Facebook, you're welcome to join us at guideguru.co.za. We post some of these magnificent photos that we do, including food reviews and activity reviews and all kinds of stuff on Facebook. So Facebook is our market town square where we congregate everything that happens on our various social media channels. So this is obviously the live in the morning, and then we have a YouTube channel that we still need 2 subscribers. Hello. Yeah, okay, we don't want to hear that now. It's best om te praat hierso. Where was I? Okay, so we use Facebook to congregate all the activities that we do within the Guide Guru ecosystem, including food reviews and so on. So the food reviews we are reserving for our YouTube channel, and more longer format videos, including a bit of lives. We just want to experiment with something different and do actual live food reviews. We don't want to go and make this vreeselijke video, but we just want to experiment with it. So we need another 2 people to subscribe to Guide Guru _ZA on YouTube, and then we're at 50, and then we can go live. And that'll be great if that can happen now, because then we can start testing it now. And then obviously we have the lives. This one now where we actually go on location on the day, and that is where we will basically show you what's happening at the specific area where we are. And that will include, in time, we will visit some resorts, some wildlife parks, all of that kind of stuff. But that's the idea with this. So we'll show you what to do and where to eat. That's the mission of Guide Guru. So some segments will be live like this one, and some segments will be videos that will be exclusively on YouTube, and we would try and just manage it properly. So we'll appreciate you if you can visit Guide Guru _ZA on YouTube and subscribe. We need 2 more subscribers on that side. Navigate has put a link up for us on that side. Let me just see if I can. Yeah. Okay, so there's the link, Guide Guru _ZA. I'll pin it again after this. It only stays up for 30 seconds or so, I don't know why. So I have to do it again. Waar is hy nou? Ja, nee Clinton, hulle is besig hier so hoor. Hulle is besig. Ek gaan nou ek sal moet skuif. I'm going to have to move. Unfortunately, I know you guys love this position, but I'm going to have to go. Let me show you. See, there's the sun now. Now there's a problem. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to move somewhere here by the rocks or there at the back so we can try and see these guys from the side where there's not so much sun glare in our eyes. So, yeah, where's that comment? Let me see if I can just hook up that comment of navigate again here, pin it, there we go. So there we've pinned it again. Good morning everybody. Ooh, we can go back to the side for a tiny bit. There we have the guys on the pier trying to catch some fish. And then we have the guys getting ready at the bottom here. Yeah, so the kind of fish that the guys catch here usually from this pier is shad, garrick, or in Afrikaans I think it's called a leervis, kingfish and blacktail. That's the kind of fish that they usually catch here. So I know that there in the corner there was a guy, they've already rigged up a live bait scenario. I don't know if you can see it, I'll swing over to that side. There, you'll see there's 2 fishing rods there. That's been rigged up with liveys. Livey means it's a live bait that they put on there for the guys who don't know. And yeah, that's basically what they do there. I think I need to go down to, let's go down. I think there's a lot of viewers in here now. Let's go down and go visit the guys doing the actual action. And then we'll relocate slowly but surely as well. So hang 10 peeps, hang 10, let's go down and see. Maybe we can have a chat with someone. Not everybody usually wants to talk to us. But we'll see, maybe we find some nice guys that can show us how they rig up those, what you would call it, the sardines. All right, hold on. This is a one-man crew. Takes a bit of coordination. Someone want to move the chair to a better position an hour while we are down there. So, navigating life. Hang 10. Stay focused, I'll be back. We're going to move you down to the guys rigging up those fishing reels with the sardines. All right. We got the chair. We didn't lose too many troops. That's great. All right. I don't have my glasses on, I can't see, I just see smiley faces. So I don't know what that relates to. Yeah. Yeah, I think doing a walkabout will be something different, I'd say. So let's see. Hang 10. Right into the heart of the beast. Julle ouens are net hier neersit, so just hold on for me. Hold on. Just want to put the chair down. die ding nog vas ook. Asse. This is supposed to be enjoyable. It sounds like work. Jy dink hulle vang dit te verkou, ons gaan nou hoor. Ek gaan nou sommer hier. Ons kyk gou hier. So dat die van die manne kwaad maak nie. So bear with me. Ons gaan maar die kant. Good morning everybody. How are you? Lekker man. Will you mind if I just take a bit of shots here on TikTok to show the guys how you guys are rigging up the...
We don't have any more baits.
Oh, the bait's finished. The bait's finished.
The bait's finished.
Oh crap.
Unfortunately.
Okay. Tiny bit of sardines or bits and pieces laying around. So, did you guys catch anything this morning?
I had no luck. We got a shad.
Oh, that's good.
Another guy lost a nice big kingfish here on this side.
Oh, really?
Guys are getting a few shad on this side. Quite a small sand shark. We're fishing towards the night.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
But the water wasn't good.
Not good.
Yeah, it's like a washing machine.
Like a washing machine, yeah. Then it's also not ideal conditions. All right, lekker man. Thank you. Thanks for your time. Dag sê. Hoe gaan dit goed? Sê weer?
Nice,
Het jy hike gevang? Thanks so much, sir. Appreciate you. Wat het jy gevangen? Hike? Waar in die pan? In die pan, by die spar. Okay. Ja, lekker man. Ek het gesien nou toe julle afkom, julle die regte gear hier, so ek seker daarvan, daar gaan 'n groot ding gebeur hier vandag. Hoe lank vang julle vis gewoonlik so hierso?
Ek het baie jare. Ek het 10 jaar laas hier gewees.
O, is julle op vakansie?
Ja, maar ek het 10 jaar op die pier-vis vang.
O, okay. Ja, hy's maar nog steeds so gewild soos altyd, sien ek.
Ja.
Ek dink nou met die vakansietyd was hy ook baie besig geweest.
Ja.
So ja.
Maar man wil koop.
Ja, sal jy omgee as ek net so 'n bietjie kyk as jy die aas opsit en so aan?
Nee.
Is dit okay?
Ek het embarrassing wees. Ek het 10 jaar laas hier gewees. Moet jy nou afslag maak dat jy
O, nee man, moenie worry daaroor nie. Ek gaan nie... Ons is nie hier om te kritiseer nie, is net interessant. Die mense like dit nou nog ons om te sien. Wat se vis vang hulle in? Hoe sit hulle die in? Wat doen hulle daai? So ja, jy sien. So dis nou die ding daai. Nou, jy weet dis dieselfde met die ouens as ek daar by Shady Beach skiboat club afneem. En dan is baie internasionale mense ook wat kyk na die live.
Ja.
En dan vra hulle want hulle jy weet elke area doen 'n ding anders. So ja, dis maar waaroor dit gaan.
Hulle kamera op julle het vol.
Ek het gesien ja, daar's 'n ding met die naam van Kaiser en Fishing ook.
Ja, ek hulle kamera op julle plek moet hierop.
Okay, nee mooi man. Dag sê meester,
Hoor mense,
gaan dit goed?
goed en self.
Ek wil net gou 'n bietjie wys vir die mense hoe sit jy daai byt op.
Maar ek is nou klaar.
O, jy gaan hom afhaal.
Ja, ek is nou kan nou af.
Wel, kom ons wys vir hulle hoe haal jy hom af. Het jy niks gevang nie?
Ja, nee. Dit was nou droog geweest vandag.
O, okay. Ja, nee, ek wil hulle sê dis maar 'n bietjie onstuimig.
Ja, ja. Is.
Bietjie onstuimig. Alright, let's see if we can have a chat with some of the guys on the pier itself. I'm going to start on the far left-hand side. Hold on, let me just clean your eyes here. Hou vas. Here we go. Goeiemôre Willem. Dankie dat jy ons gejoin het vanoggend. Ek gaan hierdie kant toe loop. Dag sê. Goed en jy man? Het jy iets gevang al? Nog niks. Gaan jy weer opsit nou? Byt, kan ek gou wys?
Ja, ek het nie echt graag mooi als dus help je gewoon gemaakt van ander op de nieuws nog best lang.
O, okay. Nee, mooi man. Okay, kom ons gaan hierdie kant toe. Nee, is reg, no problem. Baie dankie. Cindy cannot hear me. Sit jou volume op. Want Navigate sê hulle kan my hoor. So testing 3 2 1. Ja, check gou hierso. Check hoe kom die golwe hier deur. Ja, jy moes nou daai splash gesien het daar. Shit, it was amazing. Ooh. So you think I should stand there? Ek weet nie. Gaan fokke nat word. Ek kan hierdie storie sien. Natspot. Check there. Yeah, the tide is definitely coming in to high tide. And the splashes that we see is super. Listen to the sound of these waves. Ja, mense, is eraf. Check. It's a beautiful view, yeah? Daar's hy, no problem. Rough. I'm gonna get splashed here. You guys need to tap to make it all worth it for me. Like the live, share the live. I'm not doing this for Mahala. Yeah, some of them are using live bait. I'll show you to the left now. Some of them are using live bait, definitely. Yeah. So I've seen it. The waves usually shows a bit of action in sets of 3 and 7. So what I mean by that is that just gonna keep it like this. You'll check the waves are gonna come in just now. Set of 3 and a set of 7, then it'll break. Look at this one coming in now. Eh? Ja. Dag sê. Julle gelukkig ietsie gevang al? Nog niks. Probeer nog. Moenie opgee nie. Don't give up, never give up. How was that? Let's have a look at this side here. This is very nice, eh? Look at this. To be so close to the rough action of these. Let me just fire up the other camera as well and see if I can. I'm just gonna run a video here somewhere one time. There we go. Yo, behind me, it's very stormy. Look at that. It's high tide coming in. The sea is saying, good morning, Margate. Good morning, TikTok. Wow. Very nice. See, now it calmed down again. And then you wait for like 3 waves or whatever, and then it starts boom, boom, boom. Another splashy. Thanks for tapping the live, liking the live actually. I'm gonna try and make my way to the front of this pier. Yeah, but I'm sure that I might get smacked with the water there. So hang on. I'll see if I can time it properly. Got a young man next to me just trying to get his fish out, so I don't want to bother him. So just hang 10. We're gonna go that side just now. Oh, look at that. Nice little spray on the beach, or on the rocks actually. There's a small little beach there, in case you didn't know. Small little beach happening on that side. And when I look back, I'm just waiting for this young man at the back of me to catch his fish or to do whatever he's doing. He's pulling out his reel now. So let me show you what the back of me looks like. So this is the Margate, there we go. And that's the pier. And there we have some guys fishing. And I'm trying to make my way to the far right. I'm not going to go there because the sun is there now. And I'm just waiting for the big wave to hit this side, and then I'll move there, because it takes a while for the big waves to hit again. So as soon as the big one hits, I'll move my way onto that side of the pier. Navi, yes, it's always a nice beach to enjoy with your pets. Now you see, this is the calm before the storm. I just thought to myself, maybe I must go now, but maybe I must wait. Let's not tempt fate now. It's not worth it. Ja, this is Margate, Môre Executioner, Margate Pier. How kom my golwe nou? Check. Ja. Moet jy sien. Wat hierdie kant. Is op die suidkus, ja, korrek. Alright, so nou wil ek vorentoe gaan. Here. Kom ons kyk. Die enige lak, Boeta? Het jy nog niks gevang nie? Okay, ek seker daarvan jy sal nog ietsie vang. Maar net nie opgee nie. Right peeps, you can see that it's wet here. So die water piets definitief hierso. And hopefully we will not get wet. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. Watchie. Ja. Nice, hè? Jo, daar was een nice hier. Oeh, hier komt nog een moerse hier nou. Nee, ek dink as jy hier moet inval, gaan jy 'n bietjie sukkel hoor. Jy gaan definitief sukkel om hier uit te kom. Hierdie plek is soos 'n wasmasjien. See, that's the small little beach that I was talking about. Very secluded. Kyk hoe rol die branders in. Dan breek hulle hier. Beautiful man, it's beautiful. So mooi. Hulle sê jy moet nooit met jou rug na die seekant toe staan nie, en dis presies wat ek nou doen. Daryl, baie dankie. Waardeer jou tyd. Jy sal met ons hier spandeer, so hier is nou die tyd wat ek agter toe kyk wanneer hy ding my gaan piet. So die man het 'n live hier ingegooi, hier langs my. So nou kyk of hulle daai vis daar moet daar 'n lekker een van daai groot visse. Galjoen of 'n ding of wat, ek weet nie. So hoor. Garrick. Right. Lekker. So this is what Margate looks like, or the pier looks like on this side. See if we can catch a nice little splashy splash. Let me show you the sunrise. Look at that. Here we have the sunrise. You can see these waves are rolling in slowly but surely. Yeah. Oh, here comes a big one. Yo, that was our yes, that was what I was talking about. That's the kind of thing that wants to that'll get me. Comes another big one. Yeah. You see, sets of 3. That was number 2. Here comes number 3. There we go. And now we can walk. It's all about timing, people. All about timing. It's important to get your timing right. When you're here at the ocean, gotta take a short left here. Let's go through these guys. Sure, we've got a bit of time. I don't think that we're gonna get wet. Hopefully, hold thumbs. That's of course if we don't lose the gear. You're welcome, Harold. Appreciate you. Good morning, good morning. How are you guys? Are you catching something? Not yet. How long have you been here?
About 2 hours.
About 2 hours already.
Yeah.
Well, I believe there was some shad that came out. One shad or something like that, but good luck. Morning, boss. Dag sê.
Môre.
Julle enige lak? Goed, ek hoor hom. Mooi man. Ons check gou. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 shad. 4. 4 shad. Very nice. Well done, oom. Knap gedaan. Nee. Guide Guru. Guideguru.co.za. Ek kan nie hoor nie. Oh, okay. Daar sy. Jo, vang hierdie ding ons amper weer, check daar. Morning, sir. How are you? Hello, good. Sure. Hoe lyk dit nou? Gaan dit goed?
Nee, kyk daar nie.
Nou, is jy gevang?
Nee, wat?
Nog nie?
Nee. Jy wil dan die kriek is net.
Ek is TikTok, so soos live, ja, ons wys 'n bietjie die mense, die wêreld wat aangaan hier in Margate. Op die pier is nou gelaais gewees het as julle ouens 'n visie kon gevang het. Kan ons hulle gewys het van die visie?
Ja, ons is besig. 'n Paar mense het 'n paar buite gekry.
Ek het gesien daar's 'n oom daar wat 4 shads in sy emmer het. En ek hoor hier's iemand wat 'n groterige ding aan die kant gevang het, hier aan die linkerkant vroeg vanoggend.
Ja.
Maar ja, sterkte mense.
Ja.
Julle moet julle Sondag geniet. Alright, let's see if we can get a bit of a vantage point from this side of the pier. It's ook maar nat hier so, hè. And that just tells me one thing. So look at that. What a beautiful view that is. Let's just park off here for a moment while I reset myself and the gear and everything. hopefully we're not going to get splashed here. I think we are, but it's okay. We'll take one for the team. Just want to put this extra battery pack that I brought into the bag, so bear with me. 2,700 likes this morning. Thank you for participating in the live stream and liking the live. Appreciate you. Okay, so we got that sorted. The smell of fish and the smell of zol, that's all that you smell here at Margate Pier this morning. Man, trek 'n dik pypie. Ja. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the tripod legs again. I say. There we go. Nou, wat is die ding nou so skief? Alright, here we go. Sun is on our left. Thanks for tapping the live. Thanks for liking the live. Appreciate you. Can't go too much to the left, but I can show you what's happening from here. So yeah. Here. Amper is daai water hier bo op my. Here we have some of the guys just fixing getting the gear on. Daar is hy Jerome, mooi man. Hy bly daar aan Shady Beach. Ja, is altyd lekker. Baie mense kom vang vis hierso. Hier is 'n baie bekende plek om vis te kom vang. Very popular place to come do some fishing. Môre, loop die Shad. Ja, 6 hier so 4 Shad wat ek so 'n bietjie vroeër gewys het. Wat al uit is vanoggend, nie baie nie. So daar's een nou wat nogals gelukkig was, die ander manne sukkel maar nog. Jy kan sien hulle. Ons zoom 'n bietjie in daar. 'n Paar ouens daar op die pier. Maar niks drasties nie, jy weet. Sal nou nie sê dit is die land van melk en heuning nie, maar daar is darm 'n ou krummeltjie op die bord. Heel lekker. So ja, die son is nou uit. Dit gaan 'n wonderlike warm dag wees. Ek kan nie baie na daai kant toe wys wat aangaan nie. Ek sal miskien 'n bietjie hier links loop. Ja, kom ons loop 'n bietjie links. En dan vat ons hom van daai kant af die kant toe. Oh. Ja, jy sien net hoe ek nou wil gaan. Dis daar nou 'n groot golf en dan sy baadjie is net agter hom. Ek het 'n bietjie reverse, hou vas. Sy skiet hom op. Lekker kalm nou. Right, kom ons doen dit toe nou nie. Ons wag net nog. Waiting a little bit more. Before I go that side. Don't want to get wet. Oh. That one was almost on top of me. Here comes one. Check. Fish. No, I don't think I'm going to go that side. As you can see, guys are getting bit. Ek vang so nou en dan 'n smoke daar met hom. Jan Spikkel van Graan. Kyk in my jonger dae toe ek die pad van die wille hond gestap het. Toe was ek out and about oral. En ons het so 'n bietjie gerook en 'n doppie gemaak en al daai tipe van dinge, maar soos wat jy ouer los, dan los jy dit maar vir die jonger gesagte jong. Hulle moet ook 'n beurt kry. So die sterkste ding wat ek nou vat op die stadium is Coke Zero. Ek dink dit nie eens fucking suiker in nie. Ja, so dis maar wat ek nou drink. Ek is nie regtig 'n drinker nie, ek is meer 'n roker nie. So ja, ek het my tyd gehad. Fun and games was lekker, nou is dit klaar. Right. Let me see if I can I need to decide what to do. So I think we had our fun for the day, yeah, at Margate Pier. Let me see if I can catch these guys from the front. So, maar ek wil nie hier staan nie, want hier raak hy nat. So that's it. Lekker, ek dink ek moet 'n ander beach gaan soek. Is lekker vroeg nog. Ek dink ek moet so 'n bietjie links ry. Ramsgate toe. Ramsgate. I think that's they only caught some shad this morning, buddy. So ek dink wat ek gaan doen is ek gaan die live stop en dan gaan ek Ramsgate toe. And then I will meet you up on that side. I know there's 140 people in here. And thanks for joining. But make sure that you subscribe to this live or follow us. We're going to go to Ramsgate Beach now. Cleo, thanks for the heart me. And then we're going to see what the conditions look like from that side. So if you are interested to see what the beaches looks like on that side, give us a follow. And then I will see you within the next 15 minutes or so when we rig up from a new destination. Thanks everybody. See you later.